Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to do a general reading for the collective, see what kind of messages want to come out. If there's any guidance being offered, if there's anything you can shine a light on or move away from. King of Wands and Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, okay, well those came out quick. Temperance at the bottom. Temperance at the bottom. Harmony. Patience. I feel like somebody here is waiting to be accepted. I feel that somebody here has done a lot of work. They've done a lot of healing. They've uncovered a lot of truths about themselves. I feel that someone here is taking their beliefs, they're taking their thoughts, their opinions, their beliefs, their truths, what they know to be real, and they're holding on to them very tightly. And I have this other energy here that is almost making you feel very anxious about it, about your own beliefs, about your path. Like a lurking energy. This is somebody who thinks that you're making all the wrong moves, all the wrong decisions, like you're doing it wrong. That's what I just heard. That's what's in this person's head. They feel like you're doing something wrong, that you're not seeing something clearly. But this is a path that you've chosen. You've been called to it. You've stepped up, and you're embracing it. You're doing what you're called to do, and you're doing the work, you're doing the thing. I just heard you doing the thing. And somebody's making you feel very off balance with it. You have a lot of energy coming towards you right now, a lot of messages coming in, a lot of intuitive hits right now. This is something that you've wanted. This is something that you've wished for. You've been hoping to open yourself up to be able to receive more. And you're finally getting into that kind of energy. You're not waiting anymore. You've decided you were done waiting. I'm sorry, sometimes my guys are just funny. Yeah, hangman. You don't care. You don't care how you look anymore. You don't care if people don't get it. You don't care if people don't see things the way that you see them. You understand that everybody has their own opinion. Everyone has their own vision. Everyone has their own path. You know that. You've accepted yourself, and this was huge for you. Huge. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's been knocked down so many times throughout their life that they feel like no one ever really gets them. You know, we encounter those people that want to cling to their beliefs and try to stuff us inside their box, try to stuff us inside the limits of their own mind, of their mind, not our mind. Our mind don't have those limits. Six of Cups. This is something that you've been drawn to since you were young. You've had these feelings. You've had these guides around you. You've been led a certain type of way since you were very young, but you never actually walked that way because of everyone else projecting these beliefs on you. You were always waiting for somebody to tell you that it was okay to be different, that it was okay to, I just heard be strange. You were always waiting for somebody's approval. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new start. Oh, wow. Okay, Ace of Pentacles flew out over here. So this is a whole new start for you. This realization for you, this is a whole new start, a whole new beginning. The way you show up, the way you walk, the way you move, the way you talk, you're fully embracing this journey. And then the Justice card, I'm going to put it back in, but the Justice card flipped out. And so did the Death card. So someone here knows their truth. Someone is letting old versions of them go. Yeah, 8 of Cups, walking away, letting go. Some of us are letting the old versions go. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Honoring your growth, stepping into your power. Knowing what you know and fixing the things that you've seen inside yourself, building on them, integrating those lessons, going through your awakening, expressing what your experience has been, that looks different for everybody. That looks different for everybody. The way we connect, the way we interact, the way that some of us are pulled towards certain things, it's different for everybody. So whenever you hear somebody saying that you're doing it wrong, or that's not what happens, or no, that's not what happened to them. That's not the way it worked for them. Maybe they're not as far along as you, or maybe you're not as far along as them, depending on how you're looking at this person. But they can stay in their box. You know, some people need that tiny little container to thrive in. Some people need that tiny little box. Other people want to blow the fucking top off and expand to their fullest. The Sun. Tap into your power. I'm getting solar plexus energy with this one. I'm also getting, like, up here in this light, this is solar plexus energy. I'm also getting that this is a gateway card. It's time for you to step through. Time for you to step up. Time for you to be authentically yourself no matter what. You know, you want to be naked and ride a horse, be naked and ride a horse. But it's time for you to do you. These other people don't get to keep you limited anymore. I got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. The Star, the Hanged Man, the Sun, and the Magician. Your wishes and dreams. You're seeing things your way. You don't care what anyone thinks. You're unlocking all your magic. You're stepping into your power. I feel like these people, they're around you, whether you're close to them or not. I mean, I feel like they're making assumptions about you. And you used to care. You really, really used to care. Nice. You used to care what they thought. You really did. But now you've put the sword down. You're not going to keep explaining yourself. You're not going to keep over-explaining yourself. They're not going to understand your path because they have to walk their own. They have to walk their own. If they can't find it, that's their problem. Yours is being laid out for you. You have found your path. You've been walking your path. You've gone off on a couple little side trails, I just heard. We have the Lover's card here, which speaks of making a choice. And the Wheel of Fortune. Choosing differently, moving differently, going through a whole nother cycle, but making different moves this time, expanding that cycle. You know, you're out here doing the work, exploring what you've been called to do, unlocking doors that you don't even realize you unlocked. You're in the beginning stages of learning new gifts that you don't even realize you have yet. Eight of Swords. No longer feeling trapped like this. No longer feeling bound by what they think you should be or how they think you should move or what energy they think you should be in. You know, fully embracing who you are. People who have taken the time to heal, or at least taken the time to look at themselves when they're feeling like in a certain type of way, when they feel their energy shrinking away from something. People who have taken the time to look at that, to run into their own darkness over and over again, that's not easy. It takes a warrior. Other people just, you know, leave it all in the past and they never want to look at it again and they don't want to have to deal with that. Well, what about all the lessons that were in it? What about all the growth that's just laying in there? What about that small version of you in there that wants to be heard, that's trying to stand up, that's trying to move forward, that's trying to bring their knowledge and their opinion? You know, what about that version of you, or them? We have the King of Cups here. Again, mastering our emotions. Not caring what people think. I just heard not caring what people whisper behind your back. That's what I just heard. Letting go of that, being certain of who you are. Loving yourself anyway. Loving yourself anyway. That's where the magic's at. By integrating all of the pieces of us, that's where the magic is. We have the Nine of Wands and the Chariot that wanted to pop out. So holding that boundary and following your intuition wherever it wants to take you. All their negativity, all of their thoughts, all of their disbelief. I just heard your quest for knowledge interferes with their comfortable ignorance. That's what I just heard. So let them stand out there in their comfortable ignorance while you go on your quest, while you go on your journey, while you move forward. Strongly protected, strongly guided.